Hi everyone, my name is Gregory Oh, and I am from London, Ontario. What I really like about the piano is that you can play so many different voices. For example, I can play a melody, and I can accompany myself. I think most people know how to play a piano, but you push down the key, and the key causes a hammer to strike up at the strings, which are all here, and at the same time it lifts these guys. These are called dampers. So the damper is what causes the string to be quiet. So if I let go of the key, the damper comes back down, and it's quiet. I could also do that with my finger, if I really felt like it. I thought I'd show you some of the stuff that we don't normally talk about with the piano. So, on a grand piano, and sometimes on an upright piano, you can play harmonics. So let me show you. It's the same thing as playing a harmonics on a guitar. It's just getting, if that's my notes, I can put my finger on the string and get a different note. I can even get, or even, maybe I can get a couple more. So you can see where you put your finger on the string, you get different notes. That's called a harmonic. There's a bunch of physics behind that, and if you're interested, you can read up on that on the internet. Similar to what I was just doing, you can dampen the strings. So if I'm playing a string, I can dampen them and get a cool sound, or even down here. A little bit higher, you get a little bit more resonance. You can do something called a slide. Right now I'm just going to use a candy package, but you can really use whatever you want. And it's just like playing a guitar in a slide. Or you can place an object. You could put this on the strings. I could even put paper on the strings and get something. Let's see, I can strum. This is, so I'm putting down the notes, but I'm doing it very quietly. And if I strum it like a guitar, so I'm using my fingers to play the strings instead of having the hammers come up and hit them. And the other thing you can do is, this is a little bit subtle maybe, but if I put down some notes very quietly so they don't sound, as you can see, the dampers are still up, but I can sing into the piano, and the strings will start resonating along with it. That's called sympathetic resonance. So, watch this. Ah! Can you hear that? Or another way of doing it is if I play the same notes higher up. So I've got a C major chord down here, and if I hold down a C major chord up here, it's very quiet, but you can kind of hear that. And that's because the strings that have the dampers up are ringing in what's called sympathetic resonance. And the last thing I'll show you is you can put things between the strings if you're very careful. And if you're not very careful, I'll show you, like here. There is the calculator battery. That's a tuning wedge. Here's a magnet. Things can get lost in the piano and they're really hard to get out. So be really careful with this. Oh, by the way, this is a broken string. See that? One day I was just kind of a little bit angry and I broke a string there. But this is maybe one of my favorite kinds of things to put in the piano. And when I move the screw, we get slightly different sounds. those are some of the preparations you can do. Like I said, they don't all work with an upright piano, but you can kind of mess around and see what comes up. Anyways, I'm going to play you a little bit of a tune by Harry Conniff Jr. It's called Winter Wonderland. He didn't write the song, but he made the arrangement. And what I like about it is that you actually use the palm of your hand to play. So it goes like this. I'm really looking forward to meeting up with you guys and seeing what you come up with.